Tyrosine kinase, tyrosine kinase associated receptors. They are also known as cytokine receptors. They are single pass receptor. They crossing the cell membrane single time. Before the agonist bind with this TKAR, they are in free, and inside the cell, the tyrosine kinase enzyme is also free. Once the agonist bind here, let's suppose interleukin, prolactin, growth hormones, etc. So once the agonist bind here, there is dimerization of the receptor, one receptor and second receptor, and this is dimer. Once there is a dimer on the cell membrane, it attract the tyrosine kinase enzyme, and now tyrosine kinase enzyme bind with the two kinase with two receptors. After binding with these this dimer, the tyrosine residue of this tyrosine kinase is phosphorylated. When the tyrosine residue of this is phosphorylated, it attracts a next protein known as STAT, signal transducer activators transcription. This protein is attracted by this activated tyrosine kinase unit, one STAT by this and one STAT by this. When the two STAT bind with this TK and this TK, there is a dimerization. Once the STAT become a dimer, the STAT leaving this tyrosine kinase and dimer is released in the cytoplasm. Now this dimer is internalizing into the nucleus. The STAT dimer interact with DNA, producing special mRNA into cytoplasm, producing special protein, and these special protein have a lot of activities, just like growth, just like cell division. This cell division may be in the form of cancer, and this growth may be normal growth. Now if you remember, all those drugs which are releasing prolactin bind here, and after these intracellular signaling, the prolactin producing galactorrhea and gynecomastia, and this is the mechanism how the prolactin cause galactorrhea and gynecomastia. This is growth. The next enzyme receptor in this single pass class is guanylyl cyclase. This is single pass. Once the agonist like nitrous oxide growth factors bind here, this section of the receptor converting GTP into cGMP. Now this cGMP is secondary messenger activating protein kinase G. This protein kinase G then phosphorylating MLCK, myosin light chain kinase. Once this MLCK is phosphorylated here, it become inhibited. When this enzyme is inhibited, there is relaxation of smooth muscle, and once there is relaxation in smooth muscle, it causes arteriolar dilation, and this arteriolar dilation causes penis erection. But once this cGMP is also hydrolyzing, converting into inactive form, that is GMP, with the help of phosphodiesterase enzyme. So when we using sildenafil blocking this enzyme and activating this, keep on to activate this pathway for the erection. Thank you for listening.